Pistols and its best Sid Vicious have quickly become icons of the punk scene.
Despite the fact that punks are usually said to have left-wing or progressive ideologies, punk politics cover a wide range of political tendencies. On one hand, we have those ideologies related to individual freedom, direct action, or not selling out. In addition, other trends in punk politics include ideas such as rebellion, nihilism, anarchism, socialism, anti-racism, or anti-homophobia. On the other hand, though, there are some groups of this subculture that hold right-wing views. For instance, we can find those associated with the conservative punk or the Nazi punk. The type of visual art that punks most enjoy is the one with underground, minimalistic, iconoclastic, and satirical sensibilities. This can be found in album covers, flyers for concerts, or punk zines. With reference to dance, the two dancing types associated with punks are pogo dancing and motion. We can also talk about literature, which takes place in punk zines, a kind of magazine only with punk content. There's also a huge amount of poetry and prose that has been produced. Finally, we can find films inspired in punk subculture or music videos related with them.
Punk set to outrage others with the highly theatrical use of clothing, hairstyles, cosmetic, tattoos, jewelry, and body modification. Early punk fashion adapted everyday objects for aesthetic effect. Ripped clothing was held together by safety pins or grabbed with tape. Ordinarily, clothing was customized by emblazing it with marker or adorning it with paint. A black pin liner became a dress, shirt, or a skirt. Safety pins and razor blades were used of jewelry. Also popular have been leather, rubber, and beanie clothing that the general public associates with aggressive sexual practices like bondage and S&M. Some punks wear titted and painted jeans, plain trousers, kilts or skirts, t-shirts, leather jackets which are often decorated with painted band logos, pins, and buttons and metal studs or speakers. And footwear such as Converse sneakers, skate shoes, or Di Martin boots. Some punks cut their hair into bohhaus or other dramatic shapes, style it to stand in speakers, and color it with vibrant and unnatural hues. Some punks are anti-fashion, arguing that the punk should be defined by music or ideology. Come from many and all walks of the life and economic classes. Although the punk subculture is most anti-racist, it is vastly white, unless in predominantly white countries. However, members of the other groups such as Blacks, Latinos, and Asians have also contributed to the development of the subculture. Substance abuse has sometimes been a part of the punk scene, with the notable exception of the straight edge movement. Violence has also sometimes appeared in the punk subculture, but has been opposed by some subsets of the subculture. Punks often form a local scene, which can have as few as a half a dozen members in a small town, or as many as 1,000 of members in a major city. A local scene usually has a small group of dedicated punks surrounded by a more casual periphery. A typical punk scene is made up of punk and hardcore bands, fans who attended concerts, protests, and other events. Squatting plays a role in some punk communities, providing shelter and other forms of support. Illegal squats in abandoned or condemned housing and communal punk houses sometimes provide bands a place to stay while they are touring. There are some punk communes such as the Steel House. The internet has been playing an increasing larger role in punk, specifically in the form of virtual communities and file sharing programs for reading music files. In the punk and hardcore subculture, members of the scene are often evaluated in terms of the authenticity of the community, to the values and philosophies of the scene, with main ranging from political belief to lifestyle practices.
The fascist regime